Hi everyone, my name is Austin here. I just got out of the goddamn shower. And today, before we talk about the main topic of the video, you already know what it is. It's up on the title. Let me talk about the inspiration of, my video, right? Idea. Girlfriend. Great anime. I watched it on Crunchyroll Premium. Paid for the subscription. It's a decent platform, okay? Decent, okay? Crunchyroll, for fuck's sake, man. Okay? For fuck's sake. Why is your video player not even working half the time? Okay, let's get right into the video, okay? Okay, guys, harems, okay? Yeah, shout out to Girlfriend. Good show, by the way, okay? I mean, first episode, I can already tell. But anyway. Harems, okay? Harems. What's the definition of harem? A harem, by definition, is when you got one gender, one guy with this one gender, typically a male, right? And then you have a bunch of women, okay? A bunch of the other gender, aka females, attracted to this one male, to the opposite gender. Reverse harems happen as well, right? You got the female attracting like 5 billion males, right? That's basically what a harem is, right? Harem, reverse harem, you get the idea. That's the philosophy, that is the theological idea, that is the gist of the idea, right? That is the philosophy of a harem. Now, let's get this up straight, right? Let's get this out of the way, okay? Harems, they're just, it's a male fantasy, okay? Who started this whole harem bullshit? Males. let's get this out here. Females, right? Male or women, okay? Women of today, God bless your souls, all right? God bless your souls. Us men, we're just sexy pigs and shit. We don't know fuck, all right? But male fantasy, bro. You just have every woman just jerk your dick off and just suck it for you, and just threesomes, orgies, gangbangs. I don't know. I mean, I don't know these sex terms, all that well, right? But when you get multiple people fucking, where's this idea coming from, right? Well, the idea of having a harem, bro. Having a harem is pretty cool, but scientifically, it's just impossible, okay? Because, first off, we got the marriage system. The marriage system says you marry one person and that's it, all right? In ancient times, right, you can marry multiple people. Okay, cool. But technically, the extra people are considered like concubines, right? Concubines are just the lesser wives, right? The lesser wives. And you got a main wife. And there's a problem with that, right? Because with a harem, let's be honest, okay? If you're a lesser girl or a lesser wife or a lesser dude in a reverse harem, right? It just doesn't work out, because a harem is, let's be real here. It's to satisfy one guy for the most part, okay? Let's be real. And just theoretically, okay, that's why marriages is with only two people and not with 2+, okay? Because the male and the female, okay, they satisfy each other, right? Men give each other. Men give love to women, and women give love to guy, right? To men. Like, you get the idea, right? It's in the Bible, all that. I'm not religious myself, but you get the idea, right? That's why harems just are kind of hard to work with, But how do you make a harem legit? How do you make it possible? How do you make it so that everyone gets a piece of, of love? And it's not just some, okay, let's satisfy this one person as a group. No. Come on. Like, eventually harems are gonna break because, well, just, those harem shows, right? Eventually the main character, usually a guy, will pick his favorite girl out of the harem, just like, that's why harems just never work out. But let's just say in a theoretical, scenario, How do you make it work out? So, let me use my brain. Let me use my brain. I've been thinking about this in the shower. That's why I get all my great ideas is from the shower. And so I'm like, okay, let's just record a video. Okay, let's cut to the point, right? To the point. Harems. To solve the problem with harems, the first thing you need to do is to, you know, acknowledge the fact that if you want a harem to exist in IRL, it can't be a fantasy of any sorts. It can't be a female fantasy. It can't be a male fantasy, okay? You can't just wake up and just have 7 women just like sitting in bed next to you, all snuggling up towards you, okay? Because let's be real here, okay? That's just not possible, okay? Like, first off, the law says you can't marry like 5 billion people, okay? It's just not possible. Maybe in some weird country, but definitely not in the USA, okay? Not in the USA of America. Second, we are biologically attracted to one people usually. You know what I mean? But we have to, in order for harems to exist, we have to break out of that, barrier of having to love one person the most, right? I mean, think of harems as as socialism, right? That's how harems work. It's got to be socialist. You can't. I mean, think about it, right? Or is it socialist or communist? I don't know. Basically, where you divide love to everybody, right? You know, something like that, where everybody's equal. Yeah. That's why communism never works, okay? Because there's always gonna be a person up top. But we're trying to make it possible, okay? Make it possible for a harem to exist, okay? So the first thing you need to do, okay, with having a harem. Well, no, I already said first. Yeah, the first is to acknowledge the fact that it's a fantasy, right? It's just not possible to have that kind of shit. The second, never have odd numbers, okay? Never had odd numbers. Threes, right? Threesomes. Everybody loves threesomes. No, that's not gonna work, okay? Girlfriend, okay? That's not gonna work. Quintessential quintuplets, that's never gonna work, okay? Never ever gonna work. Everybody needs a partner, okay? Love equals partner. Partner equals love, okay? Biologically, religiously, okay? Let's be real here. And scientifically, we are attracted to one person, at a time, parentheses at a time, okay? You get divorced and you move on to the next person. You don't get divorced and then all of a sudden you marry 2 people at the exact same time, okay? That's just not how life works. That's why I never have odd numbers. Never. Okay? So, 2s, 4s, 6, 8s. That's how you want to do your harems, okay? Men out there, women out there, trying to build your harems and reverse harems. Build them in even numbers, okay? Second, have double dates, quadruple dates, whatever, right? Don't just, let's be boyfriend and girlfriend, okay? And then, let's have another guy come in, and another guy come in, and another guy come in. Okay, no. These harem shows, they're doing it all wrong, okay? The whole point of having mutual shit, right, is, it's a harem is basically a friend group, right? Having a friend group, yeah, there's always a leader. There's always a guy that connects everybody together. I mean, think of communism, okay? Communism, there's always got to be a leader somehow. In a perfect communist society, everybody's equal. There is no ruler, right? It's basically anarchy, but with order. But that's just impossible in this world, okay? So there's always going to be some sort of leader, but the leader doesn't impose weird shit, okay? You don't have a dictator friend that controls your friend group. If you do, then that's not a healthy friend group. Okay, you have a leader to look up to for the most part, which could be, I guess, whoever's, leading the harem, I guess, a guy or a girl. But don't impose, don't oh yeah, hey ladies, here men, come over here, no, none of that. I mean, don't be the guy that divides all the attention to them, right? No. Partners, like I said, partners. Don't be that guy that, here, have this part of my love on Tuesday. Have this part of my love on Wednesday. Have this part of my love. No, don't do that, okay? Don't do that. That's why it never works. It never works out. Eventually, people are going to get jealous. People are going to start beating the shit out of each other. Okay, so what you need to do, right, in order for harems to exist, partners. Everybody partner up because biologically we like partners, okay? And we focus one person at a time. We don't focus two people at a time, okay? That's not how you get true love. Okay, true love is focusing your love on one person, not on two people. But harems can exist if you love one person at a time. So, what I suggest we do, right? In order for harems to exist, you know, uh, we, take turns, right? So let's say me share love with this girl right here, okay? And all the other girls can be lesbians, I guess. They can just love each other. And then like every week, not every week, but at some point when we're like, okay, I just want to, I miss the other girl. Can I have the other girl, right? And then it just like rotates, and then but not unless everybody agrees, okay? It's like, yeah, I love you, but I gotta see my other girl too, okay? You know what I mean? Or it's like opposite, right? If I'm a girl and the other guy's like, okay, man, uh, I love you, man, I love you, but I also have to love the other person too. So can I go love them? And you're like, yeah, sure, go love them, right? So then the two guys over there are gonna have anal or whatever, just like partners, okay, partners, and then you know, but like, okay, you have to proceed this with caution, right? You have to proceed this with caution. But every once in a while, as a treat, you guys can have an orgy, okay? You guys can have an orgy. That's what harems are for, right? Or no, is that what an orgy is, right? Everybody just has public sex in front of each other, just like bang, 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 right? You have a bunch of dudes and have a bunch of women. In this case, have a bunch of women, one guy, or one girl and a bunch of dudes. Uh, and they have sex and they fuck one another, and then they move on to the next one. They fuck, and then all that, right? Yeah, yeah. I think that's what an orgy is, or is that a gangbang? I'm sorry, I don't know my sex terms. Okay, I'm only 16. I'm so sorry. But the point of the matter is, right? Just don't dabble in that shit. Okay, dabble in it occasionally. Now that doesn't mean okay. Here trade wives and trade husbands. No, no. You want the harem experience, right? The harem experience. What I'm trying to say is, yeah, you can live with each other. Like you don't have to go here. You jump from family to family. Like here, this is your mother, this is your other mother, this is your other mother, and I'm your father. Okay, for this week we're gonna have your mother come in. Like what if your other mothers come in? No, 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 no. That's just called trading wives or trading husbands. That's not really a harem, right? I know you might be confusing that as a harem, but no, 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 no. I'm not. That's not what I'm trying to come across as. Okay, you can live in the same house, but just focus on one person at a time. That's what I'm trying to say. That's how harems work, I think, in a possible light. Okay, like yeah, just you know live all together. Just love each other, but focus on one person at a time, and then give your attention to the next person on another time. I don't know. Um, but how do you make it natural, right? Because if you divide the time and all that, it's not natural. But that's the only way to get order in a harem. Because if you do it up to your instincts, right? If you do it up to your instincts, then eventually, right? Eventually, the girls or the guys in your harem are gonna start fawning over one guy. It's like because oh they just haven't had sex with him enough yet or her enough yet. Just like hey bro, or hey gal, can I have? Is it my turn yet? No, 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 you can't have that. Okay, it's more like yeah, just same harem shit, but like everybody gets equal amount of attention. That's what I'm trying to say at the end of the day, right? Right? The dude doesn't get the most attention just because he's the only dude, or the girl doesn't get the most attention because she's the only girl. Okay, the whole point of the matter is it's just you combine marriages together and then you just interlink them. Like it's like a web. It's like how there's a food chain, right? Like that's how like social political shit is divided into. No, don't do that, bro. Don't do that. That's not how harems work. That's not how you're gonna get a harem, right? Think of it as a group. As a group, you guys can, it's like an interlink, right? Obviously, there has to be a middle, right? There has to be order somehow. There's got to be the middle, but at least it can be a web instead of like social hierarchy where dude controls this many women or girl controls this many of men. It's not like that's how harems get toxic in real life. Okay, that's not how you want harems to work. Then don't divide in you being the leader. No, no, no. Make it a web, right? The girls can divide their time with you, but at the same time, you're still the alpha male or you're still the sigma male, whatever, or you're the, you know, gorgeous, woman that I don't know what's the equivalent of giga or, giga chat or sigma male. I mean, I'm a guy, but you ladies out there, insert, respectable a title for woman here, and yeah, you can divide your time with the guys, and the guys can divide time with you. Like, see, you get the idea, right? You get the idea. Obviously, there has to be order, right? There has to be. But make it a web. Make it a web, okay? Don't make it social hierarchy. Don't make it a pyramid scheme, okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not, because let's be real here. If you're doing a pyramid style, that's just harem, right? That's literally a male fantasy, okay? Male fantasy, female fantasy. Like that's not how it's gonna work, okay? That's not how relationship works, okay? Trust me, okay? I have a harem. I have many women coming after me, okay? Like, I mean, it's all consensual though. They all love me equally, It's cool. It's cool. At the end of the day, we all can agree that um harem anime this sucks ass, and that's not how harems work in real life. But in harem anime, it's good, okay? Because in that universe, it's all fiction. So what did we learn here today? Um, Fiction isn't real life. Fiction has more meaning, okay? But yeah, see you guys next time. And when will my hair ever dry? I don't know. All right, bye.